Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a truly incredible story called The Thing About Summer. It's an absolute masterclass in how a chance encounter can forge an emotional bond so strong it can literally withstand the end of the world as we know it.
Let's dive right in with a pretty stark question. How can meeting a group of total strangers prepare you for the end of the world? Keep that in the back of your mind, because what starts out as a classic, carefree summer getaway is going to rapidly transform into this profound exploration of friendship and resilience.
Act 1. The Anatomy of Isolation. So, we start out in the gorgeous coastal town of Seafront. Picture azure waves and rugged cliffs. But the dazzling sunshine heavily contrasts with the deep internal struggles of our four main characters. They're geographically close, but emotionally completely isolated. Slaus is this daring explorer, but he's weighed down by the ghosts of past relationships, desperately seeking a fresh start. Then you have Thay, an artist totally trapped in a heavy fog of creative block, just erasing her sketchbook over and over again. Veni is a reserved writer, battling his own inner demons, and kind of ignoring the beauty right in front of him. And finally, Saint. At 25, she's fleeing mundane realities, just looking for spur-of-the-moment adventures. They're all trapped, searching for something just beyond the horizon.
Act 2. The Catalyst of Connection.
Listen to this quote. I feel like this moment should be captured forever. It's like we're all connected by this fire. This marks the exact moment their shared vulnerability really ignites. As the sun dips down and the flames crackle, they just start pouring their hearts out, sharing stories, dreams, fears. They even make a pact right then and there to always seek out these moments. It's the spark that finally starts melting away their isolation.
The mechanics of how they bond actually follow three distinct steps. First, we get that shared vulnerability by the bonfire. But then, Slaus pushes them a step further. He proposes cliff diving. It's a literal leap into the unknown. For someone like Veni, who is dealing with intense internal reservations, jumping alongside his new friends is a massive breakthrough. It gives them this rush of shared adrenaline. Finally, all of this moves into deepening intimacy during a camping trip under the stars, where hidden feelings and playful camaraderie really begin to surface.
The fog lifts, colors return, fear turns to exhilaration. The crucial takeaway here is that this new emotional connection acts as a literal cure for them. By leaning on one another, Thrau's artistic spark is completely awakened. She starts painting again. Veni's fears are shattered by the thrill of the cliff jump. And Slaus and Saint? They finally get that fresh start they were desperately craving. Their bond is actively healing their individual traumas. It's amazing when you map it out because over just 5 days, this emotional bond escalates incredibly fast. But then, on day 5, right as all these deep emotions are simmering, a sudden, violent dust storm sweeps through Seafront. And this storm perfectly mirrors the chaotic emotions brewing inside them. The wind is just lashing against their tents, forcing them all inside to confront their feelings and battle their own internal tempests. Act 3. The Crucible and Transformation. Eventually, the dust storm clears, and the beach sparkles like new. Slaus casually switches on his phone just to check a simple weather update. But what he finds, it abruptly shifts our whole narrative from an intimate story about friendship into a massive existential crisis. In a completely apocalyptic twist, they read the news. Scientists have announced a highly unusual weather phenomenon. Multiple new regions of the Earth's oceans have turned to solid ice, literally becoming as cold as the Arctic and Antarctic. And the devastating announcement, the season they are currently enjoying will be the very last summer the Earth will ever see. I really want you to pause and ask yourself this. What do you do when the world changes overnight? The oceans are freezing. Summer is ending forever. How these four friends respond to this terrifying news reveals the ultimate value of the emotional bond they just spent the last 5 days forging. This profoundly highlights their transformation. Think about it. Initially, when faced with adversity, their instinct was always to retreat into themselves, flee from reality, and battle their demons entirely alone. But now, faced with the literal end of summer forever, they choose collective action. Instead of falling back into isolation, 10 declares there is only one thing to do. They use their friendship as an anchor, and they set off on an impromptu road trip, facing the terrifying unknown completely together. The power of friendship. As this final waning summer passes, they don't spend it in despair. The miles traveled, the laughter echoing in the car, the shared explorations on the road, it heals their hearts completely. Despite the world fundamentally changing around them, their emotional connection allowed them to conquer their personal struggles. Just look at where they end up.
Sluice is transformed into a true explorer. Thus has found her voice and is prepping for an actual gallery show. Veni has totally defeated his writer's block and emerged with a fresh narrative, and Saint feels entirely free to roam wherever her heart beckons. They emerge from this apocalyptic news as entirely changed, self-actualized people.
Ultimately, we have to redefine what we just witnessed. Summer in Seafront wasn't just about the dazzling sunshine or the crashing waves. It was a tapestry of friendship, adventure, and self-discovery. True connection prepares us for absolutely whatever lies ahead. Even though the season known as summer will no longer exist in their world, they are always going to have those precious memories of the connections they forged and the fears they conquered. So, I'll leave you with this. If the world as you knew it was ending tomorrow, who were the people that would make your final season feel like a beginning rather than an end?